When I was 13, my mom took me to this fall festival. I had around $15 in cash, and she let me wander the fair as long as I checked in with her occasionally. I remember seeing this giant handmade wooden sign with big painted letters on it. The board read, "Believe there is good in the world," and in yellow paint the word said, "Be the good." A few weeks ago, I didn't know what a Rotary Club was. My mom tried to explain the concept to me until she was blue in the face. So what is the Rotary Club? Essentially, it's giving back. It is seeing the problem or flaw in something and striving to take action. It is a personal mission around the world to help others and to help the community. As a sophomore at Bishop O'Connell High School, I am called to provide 10 hours of service to the community. It can be anything from babysitting to starting a food drive. 10 hours. I know that I am occasionally guilty of complaining about giving up my weekend to participate in service for the community. But these people, the members of the Rotary Club, they make it their own. What I mean by this is they choose a project that means something to them. For some of my service hour credit this year, I used my cooking talents to make a home-cooked meal for the Arlington Police Department. It didn't feel like a chore. It felt so good to have a personal impact on people. Now, they may not remember the person who gave them the meal. They might not even remember what the meal was, but I will. I went home that night and felt so happy. The act of giving back provides the volunteers positive emotions, changes in behavior, and infinite opportunities and possibilities. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Imagine the year 2030. Instead of a peaceful paradise, people are constantly fighting. Over food, clothes, shelter? Seems like something that is inevitable, right? Right now we don't see these problems as clearly because there's steps being taken to make sure this doesn't happen. The Rotary Club volunteers all over the world to help fight battles against food shortage and homelessness. They even have a program called Healing Without Borders. Since 1998, Rotary has taken their goals all the way to East Africa, Rwanda. There, they provided thousands of surgeries for people who couldn't afford the cost and saved countless lives. They take up these impossible tasks, and little by little, they conquer hardships. Something my mom always says to good news or achievements is, "Getting it done." It is such a cheesy line, and she says it in this weird voice. But as I was researching the Rotary Club's achievements, that is the phrase I kept repeating to myself over and over in my head. And it's true. This club is inspiring. There's no other way to put it. The members sacrifice every day and strive for a better tomorrow. For every club, there are certain values that the members must uphold. For the Rotary Club, the themes I see are selflessness, commitment, and unity. The thousands of Rotary members all around the world have each given up something of their own to help the less fortunate. A mom who gave up her son's soccer game. A doctor who saved a month of vacation time to travel and provide service. Now, commitment is hard, I know, but commitment is challenging for anyone. It is setting a personal goal to get where you want to be and seeing it through. Lastly, as a whole club, these people have one main goal: to unify wherever they go. They bring positivity and smiles to all those they help. This past year and these last few months have been more than tough. Social interaction, if any, is so impersonal because schools are online. For me, I especially lacked motivation for anything. At the beginning of quarantine, I spent a lot of time with my family. It got hard after a while because there's 4 of us, getting on each other's nerves every single day. But I had necessities like food and shelter. A lot of people were hit hard. We all know that. Some more than others. Homeless shelters either shut down completely or couldn't risk having a certain amount of people crammed into one room. Stores like 7-Eleven and CVS closed, and just like that, food supply was cut off. So how can people help without risking themselves? How did the Rotary Club handle COVID-19? Donations, online charities, simple communication. Since everything is online, how do we help? How do high school students, parents who work all day? We make it our own, just like Rotary. You don't have to be in a club to make the world a better place. You can choose something, a project that means something to you, that is personal to you. Rotary Club offers organized opportunities, and they travel as a team to provide service. At the beginning of my speech, I mentioned the motivational board in my room about being the good. That is what Rotary Club stands for. That is what they are all about. They are the good. Thank you.